And Deputy President William Ruto has fired two Twitter salvos, both coming hours apart, directly at President Uhuru Kenyatta over his supposed preferred lineup in next year's presidential race. While he did not name the president by name, Ruto, reacting to a headline story in the Star publication, questioned Kenyatta's reported decision to back a successor outside of the Jubilee party and the 8 million voters who backed his successful State House bids in 2013 and 2017. Francis Gashuri now reports on Ruto's Twitter rant, yet another confirmation of the Uhuru political divorce proceedings.
The serialized implosion of the Uhuru bromance played out yet again, this time on Twitter. Deputy President William Ruto directing a series of subtle jabs at President Uhuru Kenyatta over his reported sentiments when he hosted a delegation of Ukambani leaders at State House, Nairobi. Sources at the meeting disclosing that the president had urged Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka and his partners in the National Super Alliance NASA to unite with other political leaders in pursuit of a joint presidential bid next year. While the president, according to sources that attended the meeting, did not directly name a preferred successor in next year's State House race, his sentiments were by inference a confirmation that he would not back his deputy's bid to succeed him. Ruto, whose fallout with the president is an open secret, questioning how the head of state would support a candidate from a coalition that rivaled his 2013 and 2017 bids, even directly referring to the voter turnout mobilization slogan in President Kenyatta's Mount Kenya political backyard, the deputy president wondering if there was no youth, man or woman, out of the 8 million voters who backed the Uhuru ticket in 2013 and 2017 that merited the president's support next year.
It is not about where you are.
The president, while hailing his March 2018 handshake with ODM leader Raila Odinga, told the Ukambani leaders delegation that he had a better working environment in the second term than he did in the first term, in a thinly veiled attack on his deputy.
I have done much more than I was able to do even in my first term. Why? Because I have been able to focus myself, working in conjunction with my colleagues, and being able to focus on the development agenda, not the political agenda.
Kenyatta has been pushing the BBI-driven constitutional changes alongside Odinga and other NASA principles, pundits predicting the crafting of a political coalition out of the handshake and BBI activities to take on Ruto in next year's presidential race. Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu triggering that debate at the State House meeting, just like she did last weekend in Kibwezi during the burial of former MP Kalembe Ndile.
Mukikosa kushikana, mutashindwa na huyu mtu. Na hatutaki kuingia kwa wheelbarrow. I do not want.
Charity, I want you to know, Kalonzo will not run alone.
Na mimi na Kalonzo hatuwezi kukosana. Tutakubaliana tu.
Ati wanataka kuungana ndio washinde Ruto. Mimi nataka niwaambie watafute sera ya mipango ya maendeleo wauze kwa wananchi. Kuungana kushinda mtu haiwezi kusaidia mtu yeyote.
The deputy president was elbowed in the scramble for control of the ruling party, with his allies kicked out of lucrative house committees and plumb parliamentary leadership positions in what was dubbed a purge on errant Jubilee members. In the tweets, Ruto claiming the fallout in Jubilee party was meant to weaken it and pave the way for support of NASA, yet again publicly rooting for the United Democratic Party UDA, a party associated with him and seen as his preferred vehicle in next year's race. With 13 months to the polls, attention is on President Kenyatta's preferred successor and the behind-the-scene political arithmetic by players eyeing the country's top job. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.